5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Paxton High School. Getting things underway a little bit late because of some technical difficulties, but Gil has guided us through those technical snafus. And here we go, live coverage. Cats against Cancer, Paxton and Walton. Take it away, Gil Taylor.
All right. Well, welcome once again to the second contest tonight. Paxton leads this one after a minute or so of play, minute and a half of play. By 7-0. The scoring went like this. We had Gabe Nelson quickly put a 3 in, then came back and put a layup in for 2. And then we had Connor Varnum going down to score 2 on a steal and a layup. Bryson Turner on a putback for 2, and that will just about how it's played out here in this first quarter. Walton has yet to score. So we're 7-0 with 6:25 remaining in this first quarter of play. Walton trying to get the ball around. Here's Connor Varnum with a pickoff. Connor will go in and try to lay it up, but gets fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot a couple. So Walton having its difficulties here early in this contest, but I'm guessing, Robert, they'll get it ironed out and probably make this a contest here in just a few moments. Paxton looking really good so far. Connor makes the front end of his free throws, so that's going to be 8 for the Bobcats. We've got number 25 coming in for the Walton Braves. This is Johnson coming in. He's going to replace, I don't see a number 22 on my list. That is Gilbert, number 22. I had him listed as number 20. Okay, we're going to have a timeout. Walton Braves, 9-0 after the second make by Connor Varnum there, and we'll give a quick word to our sponsors. We're going to have about a 30-second timeout, Robert.
Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson.
Okay, after the timeout, Paxton gets the ball back. Gabe Nelson with a 3 attempt miss. A tip back by Butts, and that's a miss. Trying to get the rebound was Bryson Turner. I think he's going to be fouled. Yes, he's going to be fouled, so he's going to take the ball. No, excuse me, that must have been him doing the fouling. Walton will get the basketball under the Paxton goal. So once again, welcome to the basketball tournament here this weekend. This is the Cats Against Cancer, part of the Cancer Freeze effort, as Walton brings the ball across the timeline. Standing with the top of the key, that is Parker. Parker will pass it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Parker. So perhaps trying to look for something inside. And there goes Parker inside, misses. Down with a rebound, Jacob Butts. Over to Connor Varnum. Varnum's going to bring it across the midcourt line. Going inside, Bryson Turner does get it inside to Butts. Butts does a nice reverse layup for 2, and he'll be fouled and go to the line and shoot 1. Well, I don't know what the call was there. I guess he traveled or something first. I don't know. They didn't count the basket, and he's not going to the line. I don't get it. I didn't see it. Anyway, 9-0 your score. 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. Here come the Braves. Walton with bring it across the midcourt line. Johnson top of the key, gets it over to Betts. Then rebound, the interception, Luttrell. Sanders with it. Connor Varnum now has it back to Varnum from Luttrell. Luttrell going way across court to Bryson Turner. Bryson will attempt the 3. Not even close for Bryson Turner. Overshoots the goal, but Bryson does steal the basketball. Bryson. Coach Bradley trying to get the timeout before Bryson rolls over the basketball, and of course that's a travel call. Walton will get it back on the turnover. Johnson with the ball, gets it across midcourt. Bryson Turner with the steal again. We're going to have a jump ball here. We're going to have basketball going to go to the Braves on the possession arrow. Bryson Turner doing a great job of hustle to walk away with nothing. Inside, passed it back outside. Braves. Number 3 with it now. That's Betts. Betts tries to go inside with it. Picked off by the Bobcats. This is Connor Varnum with it, coming across the midcourt line. He tries to go inside to Butts. Can't quite get there. Latrell Sanders almost steals it. All the way across to, and that's the first basket tonight. That's from Betts for a three-pointer for the Walton Braves. So now they've got 3. Walton's finally gotten on the board. 9-3 is your score with 3:44 remaining in the first quarter. Here comes Connor Varnum. Top of the key with it. Going to go to the right. Going to pass it off to Sanders. Sanders going to look to go inside. Gets it back outside. Stolen by Gilbert with the slam dunk. Walton now has 5. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Bradley. So each team now with a timeout. Walton will go over after a little offensive action there. 9-5. We'll be back in just a few moments.
We know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
All right, we're back after the timeout by the Bobcats. It's going to be Bobcat ball on the end line. Latrell Sanders with it, gets it to Gabe Nelson. Gabe going to try to get across the timeline with it. Back to Sanders. Sanders going to try to beat and doesn't. And why he didn't take it himself and go across, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to have a nice rebounding job there by the Braves on the offensive boards. Here comes Connor Williams with it now. He passes it off. We're going to have a charge there from Connor Williams. A little control there by Connor. We're going to have 2 coming in. We're going to have Tank Sanders coming in along with Noah Brown. So now, just like that, Walton's back in at 9-7 with under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Walton got a big, tall crew in there right now. In and out. Rebound by Brown. Coach put Brown in there. Brown's about 6'5", to try to match up with the tallness from Gilbert. Cole. And number 12, Coon. He's going to go to the line. Fouled in the act of shooting is Connor Varnum. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Connor misses the first one. Second one, Connor makes it, so that's going to bring it to double digits now for the Bobcats. Walton kicks it outside. 3 from the hands of number 0, Graham. So that will tie it up. Noah Brown almost gets it picked off. Here comes Gabe Nelson. Gabe loses control of it. So turnover Bobcats, turnover Walton. Gets it. Here comes Latrell Sanders. Sanders will go up and shoot 2, but he does get fouled by Gilbert. Good job by the 8th grader of getting a handle on it and having the sense to go in and try to get the layup knowing he's going to be fouled. So he goes to the line and shoot 2. Paxton trying to run with it, Robert, I think, and trying to do some things that they maybe should slow it down a little bit rather than try to hustle and try to break the press so quickly.
Braves are always very athletic, and if you try to run for them stride for stride, they may wear you out come the fourth quarter.
Indeed. And to be honest with you, Paxton really doesn't have the bench power to do that this year. In the past, we've pretty well had a pretty solid bench. This year is a little different. Gabe Nelson goes up for the block, but commits a foul as this is number 23, Campbell, going to the line. We will shoot 2. Campbell misses the front end of the 2 shot. So he'll have an opportunity to tie things up. Misses the second one, down with the rebound is Sanders. That's Tank Sanders, the other Sanders. Connor Barnum with it, over to Gabe Nelson. Gabe gonna roll, try to go inside with it, and can't hold on to the basketball and gets away from him and goes out of bounds. So once again, I think that they need to slow it down just a little bit, get their composure, and then maybe get back to. Connor Varnum comes down with that rebound. Connor's gonna try to go, gets across timeline with it. No press there. Connor tries to do a little something too much, and he will lose the basketball, and that's Parker going the length of the court for 2. Braves take the lead now by 1, 12-11, with under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Noah Brown with it. Noah up for the 3, misses. Noah doesn't normally shoot the ball outside very much. Tries that one, doesn't make it. Down with a rebound, Braves. Braves gets it outside. That's a 3 attempt. Here is Latrell Sanders with it now. Latrell loses it off the hands of a Brave. I think that was number 0, Graham, knocking it away from Latrell down low on the attempt there by Latrell. So we'll get the ball back for the Paxton squad under their own basket. Gabe Nelson tries to get it inside, throws it, and it goes out of bounds, knocked off the hands of a Brave. Going to have Connor Varnum now going to bring it in as Gabe comes back to the top of the key. Noah Brown going to try to shoot a 3 again and misses. So Noah not able to connect. Very close that time with it. Here come the Braves. Braves very athletic, running the length of the court. This is Cole with it. Connor Varnum with the pickoff, but not in time. That will do it for the first quarter of action. 12-11 is the score. Braves on top. We'll take a pause for the calls. We'll be right back. Well, we're going to start this second quarter. Braves are on top, 12-11. It will be Paxton basketball as they're going to try to take the lead here. As always, good ball game between the Braves. Big rivalry typically between the Walton Braves and the Paxton Bobcats, be it baseball or be it basketball. Gabe Nelson brings it across the timeline. He'll be fouled by Parker. 5 team fouls against 3. Paxton 3. Gabe Nelson in the corner again. Gabe will make a 3, so the second 3 tonight for Gabe Nelson. 14-2 the score now. Bobcats ahead. There's Parker dribbling around, gets it over in the corner to Johnson. Johnson back to Parker. Parker attempts the shot. Gabe Nelson down with the rebound by Gabe. Gabe gets it over to the hands of Connor Varnum, and Connor throws it down. It's almost picked off by the Braves. In fact, the Braves lose possession of it, and it will be Paxton basketball. Latrell Sanders gets it over in the corner to Connor Varnum. Connor Varnum gets it back over across court. Now back to the top of the key to Latrell Sanders. Latrell back to Gabe Nelson. Back to Latrell, over in the corner to Noah Brown. Latrell with the shot, miss. Rebound Braves. Pass Braves, score Braves, as number 25 Johnson will put it in for 2. Tie ball game now. I suspect most of the night we're going to see that. Almost lost. Noah Brown does get to it. Here's Connor Williams. Gabe Nelson in the corner again. Gabe misses the shot from the outside. Rebound Braves. Here comes Parker with it. Parker tries to go inside. Does. Can't find a handle on it. Here comes Sanders. Sanders misses the layup. Rebound by Latrell Sanders. That is Tank Sanders. Gets his own rebound and puts it back for 2. 16-14 your score now. We're going to have a foul called on Tank, as we're going to have Bryson Turner going back in along with Jacob Butts. And let's see who's going to come out. Probably, yes, Brown and Gabe Nelson going to get a break. Nice inbounds pass there, comes into Cooper, and Cooper puts it up on the glass for a couple and gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot one. Foul was on Connor Varnum. Oh, foul was on number 13, not 3. That's Jacob Butts with the foul. Missed shot. Walton with the rebound, knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. So it'll be Walton basketball. Here comes Parker with it. Makes it across the midcourt line. Trying to go inside. Gets it outside to Cooper, back to Parker. Over to Johnson. Johnson over in the corner to Betts. Betts tries the 3. Knocks it off the top of the backboard. Rebound Latrell Sanders with it. Now top of the key, Latrell. Going to Bryson Turner. Bryson going around to running the little weave offense. Connor Varnum with it now. Connor's going to try to go inside. He's going to get fouled. So he's going to go to the line maybe to shoot 2. Number 3, that's Betts with the foul. And indeed, Connor Varnum will go to the line. Gabe Nelson getting ready to go back into the ball game. First one by Varnum off the rim and out. So he misses the first one. Makes the second one. We're going to have a Gabe Nelson coming in, going to give Connor a rest. Parker brings it across midcourt. Over to Johnson. Johnson goes inside to Cooper. Cooper kicks it back outside. Walton going to get called for a travel. That would be Cooper with the travels. He gets in a little bit of a hurry going inside. Noah Brown coming back in now, going to give Butts a rest. Braves got a little bit of a press going. Got Latrell trying to go inside. There we go. We got it back inside, back outside now to Latrell. Latrell for the three and makes it from long distance. Latrell perhaps one of the better shooters on this Paxton squad. Young 8th grader, starter, has worked his way into a starting role after it's about the second or the third game of the season. Noah Brown down with the rebound on the miss. Here's Latrell Sanders with it again. Latrell run a little motion offense. Gabe Nelson with it now. Paxton up 20-16. Gabe's going to try to go inside with it. Misses the shot. Here comes the Braves. Oh my goodness, up top with it looked like a good block from Tank Sanders. He got way, way above Parker, but must have got him a little bit down low. Missed by Parker, the first of the two. Going to have Gabe coming out and resting. Now we're going to have Connor Varnum going back in. We also got Tennyson Greggs in there right now. Tank Sanders coming out. So Coach Bradley giving a much-needed rest to some of his starters, because this Walton bunch really gets up and down the basketball court. Here comes Varnum with it. Connor gets across midcourt under all by himself. Is Brown underneath him. Brown can't handle it. So we're gonna have Butts coming back in for Brown, as Brown just has soft hands, just doesn't handle the basketball. Open look. Misses the pass. Good pass by Varnum. Parker brings it across the line now, guarded closely by Bryson Turner. Nice three put up by Johnson from the outside. Good defense there by Parker against Varnum and causes the turnover. Bobcats with a 1-point lead right now with under 3 minutes in the first half. Parker with the basketball now, top of the key, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Parker now. Parker going to try the three, way off target. Connor Varnum with the rebound. Connor going to bring it down, beats the press. Tries to do a little too much, taking it behind his back with the dribble, misses. Rebound by Cooper, put back just like that. The Walton Braves takes the lead just like that. However, the Bobcats get the lead back on a long pass down court to Varnum. He puts it in for two, 22-21. Bobcats. Approaching the 2-minute mark now. Outside shot missed by Johnson. Here comes Varnum with it. Varnum's going to get the block called, makes the two, and number 2, Parker, moves in front of him to get the charge call. However, he just gets there just a little bit late. Varnum goes in, gets fouled, and makes the shot. So he'll go up the line and shoot one. Got Noah Brown came back in for Tennyson Greggs. We've also got Green now going in for number 1, Cole, for the Walton Braves. Shot by Varnum, missed. Brown with the rebound. Brown misses the layup on the rebound. Shot there by Johnson for 2. Block shot there from Bryson Turner. Goes off of his hands in by to Graham, and Graham knocks it out of bounds. So it will be Paxton basketball under a minute and a half in the first half. Cottrell Sanders with it. Cottrell gets it to Varnum. Varnum over to Noah Brown. Noah Brown goes inside, will take a shot for 2 and makes it. So Noah makes the first of his 3 attempts tonight, 26-23. So Noah Brown showing a little bit of confidence after missing 2 earlier shots. Good job there going inside with it as Graham shoots over the tall Brown. Brown, now here we got 2-on-1 with Connor Varnum. Connor dishes it off behind the back pass to Jacob Butts for 2. Very unselfish. Connor could have gone in with it. It certainly has drawn the foul, but Butts standing there, passes it off, dishes it off to him, and he lays it in for a couple. 28-25 your score now with about a half a minute remaining in this first half action. Well, what appears trying for the last shot, Walton Braves going to try to maybe make a 3 to tie this thing up going into the half. Move it around a little bit, see what kind of defense the Bobcats are going to be in. And that is a 3 attempt from Johnson. That will tie it up. And just like that, we're going to have a new ball game starting the second half. We'd like to remind everyone that we do have at least one more game tonight. After one more half of play here with the Paxton guys against the Walton guys, and then at 7:30, we're going to have the Paxton Lady Cats playing the South Walton Lady Cats. Then tomorrow, beginning at 1 o'clock, we're going to continue the action with the Cats against Cancer. That will be Walton, Mariana at 1. 2:15 Walton and Central. That's a boys game. First was the girls. 3:30 girls Central versus Florella girls. At 4:45 the boys Paxton versus Navarre. And then to finish things off tomorrow night, it's going to be the girls of Paxton playing against the girls from Graceville. Hope you'll join us tomorrow. We will not do video tomorrow. However, we will do the audio portion of it. We'll be back after the halftime in about 9 minutes.
Blink, or is on the brink of a blink. Wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes, but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus, they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems. And there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
Are looking to buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650. Since 2007, Cancer Freeze has raised tens of thousands of dollars for those suffering from this disease. On the first Saturday in February, 6 more recipients will be blessed by your generosity. Don't miss Cancer Freeze 2018 on the shores of Lake Jackson. Hi, everybody. Welcome back as we get set for second half action. Cats against Cancer Classic here on the campus of Paxton High School. Halftime, and it's a 28-28 contest. Paxton and Walton, one more game tonight. The ladies' side, Paxton and South Walton, playing at about 7:30 this evening. Quick reminder, tomorrow, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be down, or is that up or over? Well, it's at LBW as the Saints play host to the Cougars of Lawson State, your ACCC game of the week. Ladies start at 2 and the men will follow right about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't miss it. Lawson State, LBW, live coverage on JockJive.com. Plus, we've added a tournament. Coming up the 29th through the 31st, we head to Americus, Georgia, and you've got live coverage of the Jets and Lady Jets Holiday Classic. And Gil, the big matchup in that one is the very first game we will broadcast on the 29th as number 1 Gulf Coast in junior college ladies basketball takes on number 3 Shelton State. So that should be a good one.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Plus, that's a beautiful place. Have you been? I'm sure you've been everywhere. I'm sure you've been at least through Americas. That's a very pretty town, in my opinion.
And it's got a lot of history. It's got the Windsor Hotel, which is supposed to be haunted.
Yes.
Stayed there a couple of nights.
Did you really? Did you see any ghosts?
Didn't see any.
Wow.
But and they've also got the huge National Cemetery because there used to be a Civil War prison camp
That's right.
outside of Americus.
Yeah. And if you get an opportunity, that's a neat place, neat museum to go to.
Indeed. Well, you're ready, right?
I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready. I tell you what, it's going to be Walton basketball. As Robert said earlier, the game is tied at this point at a shot just before the half ended by the Braves that tied it up. And they have the basketball, so let's see what happens now. It's anybody's game. Outside shot there from the big guy. That's number 22, Gilbert, as he sinks the 3. First possession score. Walton now in a press, full court press. Breaking the press is Connor Varnum, but the ball gets thrown away. Walton comes up with it, and a nice put up and dunk shot by 22. Once again, that's Gilbert on the alley-oop. Walton now goes up by 6. Or by 5, I should say. Well, Walton just continued to dominate the boards down there as Green gets in on the action after a series of rebounds and misses, and he puts it back. So we're going to have a timeout called, and probably a very needed timeout by Coach Bradley as he's having a chat with the official. And now I'm sure he's going to have a chat with his players. So we'll be back after the chat.
We know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
Well, Coach Bradley indeed has that chat with his guys, and I suspect that the things will change a little bit after what I just heard. A long pass across to Butts. No possession gain. The crowd wants a back court, but there was no back court because the possession ball never established possession in the front court. Connor Varnum with it, kicks it outside to Latrell. Latrell misses. Connor Varnum goes up for the rebound, but somebody gets up behind him and takes a rebound away from him. Here comes Parker with a basketball, tries to go inside with it. Does go inside. Miss. Gilbert back with it. Gets it back to Parker. Parker. Well, on the boards, the Braves are just killing the Paxton Bobcats right now as they get the putback. Here comes Bryson Turner with it. Bryson going to kick it over to Gabe. Here comes Gabe inside, going to pull up, misses the shot, doesn't follow his shot, does not get the rebound. Braves get the rebound, and here comes Parker with a basketball across the timeline. So just like that, the Braves have opened it up to a 9-point lead. Butts finally gets a rebound on the offensive end of the board of the Braves, and Connor Varnum brings it down. Kicks it over to Bryson to the left. Bryson gives it up back to Connor Varnum. Varnum's going to take a look. Latrell Sanders with it. Over in the corner to Turner. Turner wants to go inside. Connor Varnum can't do anything with it. We're going to have a foul called on the Walton end. Latrell Sanders will foul Parker. Parker will go to the line and shoot two. So 28-37 your score. Braves taking command of this third period. They're doing a good job, but Bobcats are not helping a whole lot, helping themselves. Parker drains the first one. Cole will come in as Cooper goes out. 10-point lead now, double digits for the Braves. Miss on the second one. Jacob Butts with the rebound. Here comes Bryson Turner. Bryson dishes it off to Connor. Connor Varnum will now take it, try to go inside with it. Dishes it off to Jacob Butts. Nice look inside from Connor Varnum to Butts as he sneaks in around the Brave and puts it in for two. So now the Bobcats finally get a couple. First basket of the second half for them, in fact. Long outside shot, rebound. Varnum does come up with it. There's Latrell. Nice job by the eighth grader. Uses his body to shield and lays it in. I don't know how he kept from being fouled, but he makes it. 6-point lead now for Braves. Braves wanting to go inside, looks like to Cole, but can't quite get the open pass. Passed around now over to Betts. Betts tries to go inside with it. Here comes Bryson Turner with it. Bryson loses a handle on it, but gets it back. Goes to Gabe Nelson. Gabe Nelson will get a blocked foul call, and that's number 14. That's Green committing the foul. So on the layup attempt, Gabe Nelson will have an opportunity to bring it within 4. Makes the front end. Going to have a couple of 3 replacements now. We've got Brown going in for Butts. We've got Tank Sanders going in. And we got number 14 for the Braves, Green, going in. Gabe does make the back end of that, so it is a 4-point ball game. Pass over to the big guy, that's Gilbert. Gilbert kicks it back outside. And we're going to have an over-the-back call, I believe, on Gilbert. Or maybe that's on number 14 instead. That's Green. And I do think that Green did get over his back a little bit. That's the first time that's been called. As it possibly could have been called a few times more than that. Here's Latrell. Gets it to Gabe Nelson. Gabe Nelson going to get it back to Latrell. Latrell's got to get it across the timeline. He does. Gets it over to Gabe Nelson, back across court. Gabe going to try to go inside with it, can't get it. Passes it off to Noah Brown. Noah can't quite make the 3 from the outside. And Noah shot more outside tonight than I've seen him shoot all year, Robert. That's not normally Noah's cup of tea.
Had an opportunity to see them Monday, made several threes. Kind of a surprise for the big guy.
Yeah, he did make 3.
Yep.
Okay, well, I wasn't here, so that figures. With a long rebound is Connor Varnum, and they're no longer pressing Varnum, so because we had beat the press a time or two. So now Varnum's going to bring it back across, try to work it around. Outside with it, 4-point lead still. Varnum try to go inside with it, gets it over to Nelson. Nelson going to drive inside, tries to lay it up, tries a reverse layup. Nothing even close there. Barely touches the glass. We're going to have a travel call on the big guy. That's Gilbert with the travel as he saw the lane open and got in a hurry. Did a little shuffle step.
By the way, let me insert here a shout out to Jake Taylor, who's watching the game, and need him back so you and he can do the color thing. I'm not a color guy. I'm just going to do the engineering
You're
tonight.
colorful.
Well, on occasions. But Jake, we're looking forward to you being back. Thanks for watching on the other end of the broadcast.
I'm going to miss you tomorrow, bud. Well, I miss you tonight, in fact, but I'm glad you guys are having a great time. Down on a little family vacation, much needed vacation, too. Been talking with them regularly. They're having a wonderful time down there at Universal Studios. Big time Christmas present for those guys.
You know, they're still young if you go to Universal, because when you get our age, crowds ain't worth it.
Nah, I don't care for them too much. I like Paxton, however.
Yep.
All right, here come the Braves going inside. Nice look there from Parker inside to the big guy, Gilbert, as he lays it in for 2. Here's Bryson Turner. Bryson Turner going to do a little behind-the-back dribble. I just don't like that, Robert. I was not a fan of that behind-the-back dribble, between the legs dribble, cross-court passes. That's just not what I've ever been taught.
Well, we've seen it hurt the Paxton Bobcats tonight, too. Turnovers on a lot of those behind-the-back dribbles, especially from Connor.
Yes, indeed. I mean, sometimes I get it. I guess it's an extra move, but I don't see where it's all that necessary myself. Varnum will take it inside. Varnum has a good move inside. He did it more last year than I've seen him do it this year, but he's been used as a one guard primarily this year, and tries to pass it off and dish it off. He's going to the line now and shoot 2. 6-point lead for the Braves. Varnum makes the front end. Of course, his older brother going to what used to be Faulkner. I don't know what it's called now.
It is Coastal Alabama South.
Okay. And Zach really doing a great job over there from what Robert has said.
11 rebounds a game. That's best in the ACCC.
That's pretty darn good. Noah Brown commits a foul on number 2, Parker. As Parker goes in, makes the layup, and gets fouled. So he's got an opportunity to make a 3-point play out of this. Now they've gone up 7, 42-35, with a minute 19 remaining in this third quarter. Fast third quarter, Robert. Really fast.
And then kind of a back and forth, because you got the Braves who jumped out to the 10-0 start.
Yep.
Bobcats get back into it, and now you've got a 7-point game.
Oh, we should have a goaltending call there, and indeed we will, as the shot inside, Varnum makes it, or gets it, the glass gets slapped, so he'll get the goaltending call. As the Braves, and the coach is absolutely right, that's not the underneath official's call, but he did it. It was right, too, by the way. The guys outside just froze, like they didn't know what they were doing.
Right call, wrong guy.
And Bryson Turner comes away with the steal, dishes it off to Varnum. Varnum going to try to get it across the line, being pressured a little bit from Cole. Varnum goes inside, misses the pass inside. Varnum on the floor. Number 2, Parker takes it the length of the court, lays it in, left-handed for 2. 7-point lead once again. Varnum will dribble it off his leg or something, I guess, and went out of bounds. Walton going to play for the last shot once again to finish off this third quarter. Have a 7-point lead. The question is, can the Cats come back? overcome this 7-point deficit, or possibly 9 or 10. We should have had a little travel call there as the big guy took a little extra step, but he will make it for 2. And just like that, the score is 46-37. Braves, and they'll take the lead going into this fourth quarter, and we'll take a break right now.
Blink or is on the brink of a blink. Wouldn't you rather trust your vehicle to someone who not only knows the ropes but remembers when it was braided? Royce Johnston and Rick Whitmire at Florella Auto Service have more than 6 decades of combined experience in the automotive industry, meaning if there's a problem, they'll solve the problem pronto, whether foreign or domestic, car or truck. Plus they have the diagnostic scans to pinpoint electrical problems, and there's 24-hour wrecker service. Florella Auto Service, 1 block from downtown on 6th Street. Call 858-3180.
At Florella Health and Rehabilitation, our mission is in our name. After an accident, injury, or surgery, we provide a wide range of therapy to help people regain mobility, care for themselves, and remaster daily living skills, which allows them to return home sooner. No need to travel long distances either. Florella Health and Rehabilitation is close to home. If you need physical, speech, or occupational therapy, come back home to Florella Health and Rehabilitation.
Well, the fourth quarter is beginning. 8 minutes remaining. The question is, who's going to win it? 37 Bobcats, 46 Walton Braves. Bobcats with a basketball. Bryson Turner with it. We're going to have a travel call. Coach Bradley not real happy with the call, but I think it was the right call probably. More of defense probably to Bryson Turner, as something looked like he was getting ready to be attacked. He was rolling around on the floor with it. Well, turnover by the Braves. Paxton will get it back. Latrell Sanders with it. Latrell will get it over to Gabe, who gets hit on top of the head. Bobcats will get it on the sideline right here. Latrell with it now. Latrell gets it to Gabe. Gabe takes a look inside, tries to go inside with it, and takes it inside himself. Lays it, tries to lay it in, rolls around, comes out. Here come the Braves. Down with the rebound, Noah Brown. Good rebound for Brown. Latrell with it, gets it over to Bryson Turner. Bryson going to push it around top of the key to Latrell. Latrell running the 1 guard now. Passes it over to Gabe Nelson to the right. Gabe looking inside, can't do it. Here comes Latrell. Latrell will get pushed. Good call from the official there, as that's on Parker. Bobcats will get it down under their basket. Noah Brown coming out now with Jacob Butts coming in. Back to Gabe Nelson. Gabe will try to lay it in. Good rebound there from a takeaway as Gilbert takes it away from Tank. And also goes down and drains a 3. A 12-point lead now. We're going to have a pass from Gabe Nelson going inside to Jacob Butts, and Jacob will try to make 2, but gets fouled, so he goes to the line and try to make 2 again. Coach Bradley going to end up getting a tee if he's not careful, Robert. He's bending an ear to the official right there, but he's absolutely right in what he's saying.
He's going back a couple of minutes where there was the moving screen.
And it was.
He's got a good memory. I mean, we're taught in athletics to forget. Well, he hadn't forgot.
No, he's not likely to either. He probably might even be hearing it here. Butts makes the foul shot after missing the first one. 49-38 now. 11-point lead for Walton. Connor Varnum will take it inside. Misses the layup. Switches hands and tries to make the layup. Misses it. Good steal there from Latrell Sanders. Latrell will get fouled from behind by the lone tall number 22, Gilbert. Gilbert perhaps may be close to the tallest guy on the floor, Robert. I can't. Looks to be anyway, doesn't he? Looks like he's a little taller than Jacob Butts.
Yeah, and there was a little conversation going on between he and Latrell after that encounter in the paint. I get a feeling they're not the best of friends.
Probably,
at least not right now.
Probably not. But Latrell probably just needs to hush.
He's smaller, right?
He's a lot smaller. But he does make two, so in your face, I guess he's saying, by making the two foul shots. Only a 9-point lead now, as Latrell Sanders makes both of his foul shots. Little pitch and catch here now from the Braves. They're not, and the ball goes off the foot of Tank Sanders, back into the foot of Gilbert and out of bounds. So looks like Bobcats get possession. I have a little weaving motion offense going on. Connor Varnum trying to do a little razzle-dazzle. Does kind of confuse Johnson, I guess. Johnson reaches out and grabs him by the hand. So that's 18 fouls. Connor Varnum will go to the line for a 1-and-1. So this is very important, Robert, to make these 1-and-1s going down the stretch here. There's only 3 fouls against them, so they've got several to go yet. So we got to take advantage of those if you're a Bobcat.
Yeah, opportunity to pick up extra points, plus you do it with the clock stopped. So, yeah, you got to make the free throws, and Varnum does it, gets both.
So now it's back to a 7-point lead. We're going to have a timeout called by the Braves coach, and let's see if it's a 30 or a full. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after that timeout.
Buy or sell property, a business, or a brand new home in South Alabama or Northwest Florida, then contact Merrifield Pilcher Realty. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, the professional team of realtors at Merrifield Pilcher Realty is ready to go to work for you. Call today at 850-892-9650.
Well, the question is now, can the Bobcats come back from 7 down, 5:14 remaining, as the Walton Braves will get the ball out of bounds after their timeout. No pressure from the Bobcats right now as they bring it across, as the Walton team brings it across the timeline. Sanders working back and forth. Sanders up front. Walton going to be very time-consuming, very deliberate with this time, I'm guessing, Robert.
Yeah, I would think so. Although it's still just a 3-possession ball game, plenty of time left.
Rebound by Gabe Nelson for the Bobcats. So Connor Varnum with it at the top of the key. Connor trying to go around, trying to go inside. Gabe Nelson's trying to go inside, kicks it back outside to Varnum. Varnum will take the 3-shot and makes it. So we're going to have a timeout call from Coach Bradley with 4 minutes and 18 seconds, down by only 4. 49-45. While Coach Bradley takes his timeout, we'll take a timeout for our sponsors. Well, the action starting. Walton does have it. They're up by 4 with just over 4 remaining in the ball game. Nice job going inside. Green, he weaves himself inside for the easy layup. Goes back to 6. Connor Varnum has it stripped. 22. Gilbert puts 2 in. On the steal, so back on top, 53-45. Good feed inside to Connor Varnum as he puts it in for 2. Rebound by Connor Varnum on the miss. Here comes Connor. Connor loses it. Gets robbed almost or mugged over there, and no call on that side over there. That's the only way that the ball could have been taken away from him, it looked to me like, as he got hit pretty hard. We're going to have a full timeout called with Bradley as he wants to inquire to the official how in the Sam Hill he can not get the foul called over there, Robert. If you want to take a break, we can. Well, after Coach Bradley had his say, Walton's going to get the ball and try to increase their lead with 3 minutes left. Going to have a shot there, miss, and a tip back by Green for 2. And now he makes a call over there. That's a give me back or something perhaps, but he probably got fouled over there. So going to the line is going to be Gabe Nelson. It's an 8-point lead by Walton. So at least a 3 possession. Coach Bradley still talking with the official. Gabe shoots the first one, misses. So he misses the front end. Parker trying to go inside with it and misses the pass. Bobcats will get it back with 2.5 minutes remaining. Latrell Sanders with it, gets it off to Connor Varnum. Connor looking to go inside, all the way across to Noah Brown, and Noah cannot or will not jump off the ground and get the basketball. So he's going to come out. Looks like Jacob Butts is going to go in and get Noah out. So, you know, Robert, when you're a reserve and you get the opportunity to make plays, that didn't look real good to me right there. So Noah, perhaps making a faux pas.
Yeah, you want to convince Coach that you need some extra playing time, and that didn't help.
Yeah, well, Walton finds a player wide open under the basket, uncontested for the layup. So it's a 10-point game right now. A steal, and Walton going to put another 2 as, guess who? Gilbert dunks it one more time. We're going to have a check on 0 for showboating, for getting in somebody's face perhaps. Robert, I didn't really see what happened. So we're going to have a technical foul. Toning, the call is.
Well, it may have been directed towards Connor Varnum because Varnum actually tried to foul hard enough to keep Gilbert from getting the slam. Gilbert gets the slam anyway, draws the foul, and then I think that kind of got the attention of Gilbert's teammate.
Well, it also got him a tech.
That's right.
So it looks like we're going to take Varnum to the line to shoot the tech. Going to shoot 2. So if he can make both of these, that's going to pull it down. Well, he doesn't. He's had a really tough time with making foul shots this year. He usually makes 1 out of the 2, but 50% foul shooting is not what you want if you're a coach. You want it 70% and above. And he misses the second one as well. So we're going to have Bryson Turner probably coming in, going to take Nelson out, or excuse me, going to take Butts out. Probably for the speed and the ability to steal the basketball because Bryson Turner is quick. Can't play around with it out here, though. You're going to have to get some shots off, go inside really quick with it, and we're taking way too much time, and they steal it. So based on what I'm seeing here right now, and a putback, Gilbert on the putback. So Walton taking commanding lead right here, taking advantage of a letdown by Paxton. They've not played good this fourth quarter at all, Robert. I tell you, Coach Bradley's not going to be happy with it. Well, we're going to take a pause for the calls. We'll be back.
TCB, we know we're not superheroes. Superheroes have powers. We give other people powers. Superheroes fly. We help you take off. Superheroes leap tall buildings. We help you make the leap. Actually, empowering local businesses makes our whole community super. Get the power and flexibility that only a local community bank can lend. Business banking with CCB Community Bank. Being the bank of empowerment makes us your bank of choice.
Well, I think the party's about over, 61-47 with a minute and a half remaining. Braves way in charge of this one, and they have just flat outplayed the Bobcats this fourth quarter. That's the only way you can put it. Gabe Nelson with it, ball inside, now going back out to, and again, another turnover. Well, it looks like a turnover, but no, it's not. The Walton did knock it out, so we'll get it back for the Bobcats under their basket. They're going way out back inbounds with it to Latrell. Latrell getting it to Gabe Nelson. We better not mess around right here, guys. You better pass the ball. We're going to have a hold call now from the official down below. Gabe Nelson is going to go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Well, it should be 2 as it's 10 fouls. He should get 2 shots. Or is it after 10? I don't know. It's after 10.
It is at 10.
At 10, okay. Well, Gabe makes the first one anyway. So it's a moot point. We're going to have the big guy coming back in, Gilbert.
You know, too, the Paxton Bobcats are playing without the services of Alonzo Wright, and Wright could be kind of an equal force for the Bobcats against the height of Gilbert, but he's got that ankle injury and out for a couple of weeks.
Yes. It might have been a little bit of an equalizer. I don't think he has quite the strength that Gilbert has, because Gilbert's pretty athletic, bigger. But Alonzo, you know, he's a decent player for sure and a tall guy. So makes a big difference. 61-49 with exactly 1 minute remaining in this contest. Well, it looks like we're taking a little extra time here to shoot foul. I guess number 30, that is Cooper, has fouled out. So he's quietly committed 5 fouls. Played very well, though. First shot by Connor, he makes it. Brown's going in, Bryson Turner coming out. Connor makes the second one. So it's a 10-point game, but I'm afraid it may be a little too late unless we can get a quick steal right here. And they're going to be content just to pass it around, and we're going to have a foul call on Varnum as he tries to steal the ball. Well, that's the 15th foul, so the next one, Walton will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Going to have to take some chances here. You make the foul, but you're going to have to take some chances. Well, you should be having a count right there. We're not. Oh, Gilbert has the ball back, top of the key. Walton going to walk away with this one with less than 30 seconds remaining. Inside to Cole for the 2, 63-51. Connor Varnum going to shoot for 3, misses, down with a rebound. Gabe Nelson comes up with it. Noah Brown going to shoot it, misses. Down the rebound, tipping it back. Gabe Nelson tips it right into the hands of Parker Walton. And that's going to do it. That's going to be the game. Walton, for the first time this year, has defeated the Paxton Bobcats, and I'm not sure they beat them last year, Robert. I can't recall, but I don't think they beat them last year at all. So just like that, it's a 63-51 contest win for the Walton Braves over the Paxton Bobcats. And our sponsors, once again, we'd like to say thank you for what you do to sponsor the Bobcats. We very much appreciate it. And, folks, if you're listening in and you're in the area, please go patronize these folks, as they mean a lot to us. Thank you once again to all of those. And we will be right back for the final game of this evening, and that ball game will be between our girls from here at Paxton and the South Walton bunch from the other end of the county. So it's county on county, as far south as you can go to the far north. So we're going to call this a north-south contest. Robert, can we do that?
We can do it.
All right, brother. We'll be right back in just about 10 minutes to get this ball game started for you. Gil Taylor and Robert Williamson. This is JockJive.com.
All right.